Hi everybody, it's Jason Chamney here for Fitness Science. Today we're going to be taking you through an interval workout. I call them Guerrilla intervals. They're highly intense, they don't take a lot of time, and we're going to be doing them with exercises that require absolutely no equipment. And this type of workout will give you a really significant metabolic impact for a long period of time with not a lot of training time. So for this Guerrilla interval workout, like I said, we're doing 3 exercises. Before I demonstrate the 3 exercises, and we're going to give you some easier versions as well. I'm going to explain the Guerrilla interval pattern. It's basically 20 seconds hard with 10 seconds pure recovery 8 times. You can do it for more than 8 reps or 8 sets, pardon me, but today we're going to do it 8 times 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's a common pattern that's used these days. It takes 4 minutes per exercise, and it's really effective. You can do it with running, you can do it with any kind of motility function exercise, but we're going to be using some plyometric and strength exercises today. The first one is a lunge plyo, and we're also going to have a straight reverse lunge demonstrated as well, as a slightly easier version if you're not able to do plyometrics yet. So a lunge is essentially a stride stance, and I'll show you a front view and a side view on this. The lower you drop into the lunge, the more difficult this is going to be. So I'm going to try doing them with my knee as close to my back knee as close to the ground as possible. And from here, you switch and switch, and just try to maintain a tall vertical torso. I'll show you that from profile view, and hopefully my torso will still be vertical. So here to here. Here, and so on. So ways that you could increase the intensity on that is obviously go faster. You could also try to do the plyometric for height. And again, the lower your body is, the lower that back knee is, the more difficult it becomes. Okay, so Sophie's going to be performing the just straight reverse lunge, which is not a plyometric, it's just a strength exercise during the workout, and we're going to get her to demonstrate that right now. So Sophie, if you can just go ahead and do a few straight reverse lunges. So she's just alternatively stepping back into a lunge position, dropping that back knee, staying vertical with the torso. Just Andy, stop for a second. That's good. So if she wanted to make that a little bit easier, she could do the same thing but not drop quite as deep. That's it. You got it. So just stepping back into a stride stance is fine if that's all you can do and still maintain vertical torso. Good. Now I'll have her give you a profile view for the full deep lunge. Go ahead. Excellent. And for not quite as deep, just a stride stance is good. Perfect. Good. So the second exercise we're going to do, once we've done 8 times 20, 10 with the reverse split lunge or the alternating reverse lunge, we're going to take 2 minutes rest and then move on to the second exercise, which will be burpees. We're going to do burpees without a push-up today, just because I don't want to do push-ups today. And essentially a burpee is a squat. I'm going to plant my palms on the ground, then I'm going to extend my legs back with a nice straight prone position. Then I'm going to bring my knees back towards my chest, back into a squat, and jump from there. So it looks something like this from the straight on view. Plant, extend, come back, and jump. Obviously the higher you jump or the faster you go, the more intense these become. To show you a profile view, again, plant, extend, back, jump. One thing I want to emphasize is burpees are often done where people come back and they'll plant in their toes and they'll take off from their toes. I want you to take off from your heels with a flat-footed position so that you get into a full squat on the takeoff from the jump. So not that, but so you'll hear your heels slamming into the floor with every single rep. It's a pretty difficult exercise, but there is an easier version of it, and Sophie's going to demonstrate that. Sophie's going to demonstrate the easier progression on the burpee. To create that easier progression, we're going to have her plant her hands on a box, or a step in this case, and she's going to go ahead and go through the extension back, come back into the squat, and stand. So rather than jumping at the end, she's just standing up. You could do this easier progression with the jump as well. Make sure that you're landing with control every time if you do choose to do that, because if you're not going that deep, you're probably not very stable in a deep squat position, and that's why we're making the progression easier for you. So I'll have her demonstrate a few more reps like that. Go ahead. So she's still staying nice and flat in her back on the extension, and coming back and do a nice stable squat and standing up from there. Thank you, Sophie. After the burpee series, where we've done 8 sets of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, we'll move on to the squat jump or squat series after 2 minutes of rest, that is. So to this point, we'll have done 4 minutes of reverse split lunge or reverse lunge, 2 minutes of rest, 4 minutes of burpees, 2 minutes of rest. So we are 8 minutes, 12 minutes into our workout. And just 4 more minutes to go. And we're going to finish off those 4 minutes with a squat jump, or just straight air squats will be the progression. Squat jump starts with a good squat. So I'm going to bring my arms forward to counterbalance, sit back into my heels, and from here I'm going to power up through my heels, land, make the next squat continuous with the landing, and that's straight on view, side view. I want to look for my chest trying to stay up and my hips trying to get deep. And always taking off and landing from my heels. You don't want to be rolling into your toe zones. And we'll have Sophie demonstrate the air squat. The bodyweight squat or air squat without the jump, essentially it's the same movement pattern, just a little bit less ballistic. So her arms are forward on the squat, backward on the jump, hips go back. She's still keeping the load in her heels every single time. Chest is staying up at the bottom. And we'll have her demonstrate the profile view now. Go ahead. Nice. And she's just trying to get her hips a little below parallel to her knees every single time. If you're unable to do that and keep your torso upright, you can just go a little more shallow in the squat. So not quite as deep. That's it. Go as deep as you can and still keep the load in your heels and your chest up. Good. One more thing, an indicator of if your chest is high enough in the bottom of the squat is take a look in your profile view in the mirror, and if the angle of your torso is similar to the angle of your shins, then you're probably okay. Also, you don't want your knees to be out over top of or past your toes. So we'll have her demonstrate a couple more just so you can see that. So at the bottom of that, the angle of the torso is pretty close to the angle of the shins. And if that's the case, then you're probably safe. Good. Before we start this workout, like I said, it's only 16 minutes long. We're going to do a brief warm-up just to get the blood flowing and heat it up a little bit. I'm going to start with just a high knee march on the spot, or an A march. So this is the warm-up. I'm obviously talking in the background behind the music that we put on. The reason we covered it up is because I'm talking about things that I didn't think people wanted to hear about. But please do go through this warm-up. It's very important to get the blood flowing, get heated up, so you don't end up with any injuries. And you can do a march on the spot like I'm doing here. You could do an easy jog on the spot, that'd be fine too. You can do jumping jacks, whatever you want to do to get the blood flowing on the spot is just fine. That's 1 minute of that. From here I'm just going to do 10 squats, just bodyweight squats to get the hips mobilized a little bit. Just going to sit back, take my time. with 10 alternating reverse lunge. Just going to step back, drop down, feet together again. Side. Good. I feel warm. We'll start the workout in just a minute. We got our time in place. We're going in 3, 2, 1. There it is. So this is the first 20-second set of the first exercise. Lunge switch for alternating reverse lunge. Sophie and I are going at a particular pace. You don't have to keep the same pace we are. Go at your own pace. This is set 2 of 8. Remember to maintain good lunge form for every rep, which means keeping your torso vertical and make sure that front knee does not go forward past the front ankle. Also keep the front knee in line with that front ankle. Don't let it break in or out. Oh. This 6 point's gonna suck. You should be getting a little bit fatigued. I know I was.
Halfway?
Well, like a root canal, yeah. Halfway. Here we go. Number 5. You're past halfway now. Slow things down if you need to, and you also don't need to drop as deeply into that lunge every time. Make sure your torso stays upright. Ready to go. Come on, legs. Set 7 of 8, just 2 sets to go. Stay with it, stay focused, and do your best to keep that torso upright at all costs. That's the most important thing, is maintaining your posture. Trim glutes is only the first exercise. Okay, that's the end of the first exercise. All 8 sets are done. Good work, everybody. Now we have 2 minutes to recover, And we're also going to set up for our next exercise. As you can tell in a second, this workout is quite intoxicating. During your recovery, you slow your breathing down a little bit. Try to recover. Watch Sophie move a step. You match your top to the step, right?
Yes.
On purpose?
On purpose.
Very good. The reason I sound somewhat intoxicated and Sophie sounds completely normal is because I'm doing the high intensity version and she's doing the modified intensity version. That's not because she's incapable of doing the high intensity version. Sophie's an elite sprinter and she's actually on a day off. We didn't want to work her too hard. For the modified version of the burpee, you need to plant your hands on a riser, as we discussed earlier. Any kind of a rise will work. If you're in a hotel room, you can use a bed or a chair or a sofa, or your home, you can use a bed or a chair or a sofa. Anything will work as long as it's stable.
40 seconds remaining.
I want it. Put it in you. I want it. Put it in you. I want it.
Who picked this music?
Okay, we got burpees next in 20. I'm gonna try to do 10 per round if I can. The bell's coming. Starting in 5, 2, 1, here we go.
First 20-second set of burpees. Squat, plant, extend with a straight, flat back, come back to a squat with flat feet, and jump or stand.
I hate when I go for the 11. And here we go.
Second set of burpees. Again, in this exercise, Sophie and I are going at a particular pace. I'm trying to maintain 10 repetitions per set, and Sophie's pretty close to the same. Remember to go at your own pace. You don't have to maintain that same speed. Just do what you can and maintain good form.
Indeed.
Congratulations, you're officially past the halfway point in this workout. This is number 5 of the second exercise of 3. Good work, stay with it, maintain form. Number 6 of 8, 3 to go here. My jumps are getting more and more fatigued. I'm trying to pull my torso up vertically as well as I can every time. Keep doing your best.
2 to go. No. Yes, 2 to go.
Last set of burpees, and it couldn't come a moment too soon. It's a very difficult exercise. Almost done. Good work, everybody. All the way through.
Big rest. Thank God.
So that's the end of the second exercise. Just one more to go. You got a 2-minute rest here. We're going to take some time and move the step platform out of the way. But in general, this workout requires no equipment whatsoever. You can do it in your home. You can do it in a hotel room. You can even do it outside in a park if you like. It's a nice season to be doing that kind of training. You'll notice that I kept walking into my office to get a drink of water. Being hydrated coming into these workouts is important. And trying to maintain hydration through the workout is also important. Taking gulps of water rather than sips of water will hydrate you more readily because of the gastric emptying rate of a gulp rather than a sip. So take big gulps of 100 to 120 milliliters when you take a drink.
Yeah. 40.
A little less than 40 seconds now until you start your final exercise of 3. Start mentally preparing yourself to do a squat or a squat jump. Think about having your hips going back, keeping your load in your heels every time, and psychologically prepare yourself for the work to come.
Okay, in 10. Last series of 8. Here comes the fun in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
This is the first 20-second set of air squats and squat jump. Remember to try to push your hips back first for every repetition and keep your chest up. Your knees should not go forward past your toes. You'll notice as I start to fatigue here a little bit, my chest starts to fall forward. I want to correct that, and I'm consciously correcting it by pulling my shoulder blades together, especially at the bottom of the squat, every time.
Two down.
Number 3 of 8 on squat jump or air squats. Remember, you can modify your intensity on this. On the air squats by not going as deep or doing fewer reps for 20 seconds. On the squat jumps by squat jumping more slowly or not as high. Fourth set now of your third exercise, air squats or squat jumps. You're going to be getting really tired here. Really focus on form, maintaining posture, and slow things down if you need to maintain posture.
There we go.
Fifth set, past halfway on the final exercise. Good work, stay with it. Really make sure that you're pushing back into your heels for every single rep. You do not want to be rolling forward into your toes. Number 7 of 8, 2 sets to go. If you're getting tired here, slow down if you need to, or if you're doing squat jumps, you can reduce the height of your jump. Just do whatever you can do to maintain perfect posture on every rep.
Last set of the day.
Eighth and final set. Keep your focus all the way through. Focus on form. Good job, all the way.
Okay, enough of that.
Good work, everybody. You just finished 16 minutes of fairly intense interval training. That 16 minutes will convert to hours and hours of EPOC, elevated post-oxygen consumption, during which your body will consume more fuel, and especially more fuel from fat, contributing to your fat loss goals. Congratulations.